Hi, Omega Khaos here again with another real life deck profile, and this time I'm finally showing my Rokket deck. So I pretty much waited for the starter deck to showcase this deck, because obviously before this support, the deck wasn't really that great. So I guess let's go to this deck. So first the monsters. So first I use, of course, a triple Rokket Tracer. Of course, this is the pure Rokket deck, not the Dragon Link deck with all the with the combos, including the Eve Synchro and like using the Dinosaur engine or the like a Cybers engine. But it's definitely a pure Rokket, but still, of course, using the card dragons because those cards are just too good not to use. But Rokket Tracer essentially is level 4 tuner that has a really good effect, that has a quick effect that you can destroy any face of card you control, and then you can summon any Rokket from the deck. And it's also, because it's a quick effect, you can also chain it to like normal spell cards, for example. So that's definitely really amazing, very necessary for the combos, but it does have a restriction that you can only summon dark monsters from the deck for the rest of the turn if you use this card's effect. So you have to be careful if you want to summon like the Heretic Seal. You have to use this card's effect later, but definitely very necessary card for this deck. Then I use double Rokket Synchron. Another pretty good card for a deck, level 1 tuner, and can also revive any level 5 or higher dark dragon from the graveyard. Definitely kind of acts like level 1 card Synchron. So yeah, definitely pretty good. Then I use triple Magna Rokket Dragon. It's pretty good. All the other Rockets pretty much have effects that if they are targeted by a Link monster effect, they can destroy themselves, and then you can activate a certain effect. And also, second effect is that if they are destroyed, then in the end phase you can summon another Rokket. So that's not really really good. So this card's effect is that you can destroy itself and then send any monster from the field to the graveyard. So that's not really amazing, because it doesn't direct and doesn't destroy. So definitely good to do it with like the Boral, Link monster and whatnot. Then I run 2 Silver Rokket Dragon, another new card from the structure deck. This card effect pretty much allows you to banish any card from your opponent's extra deck, and you can choose. So that's definitely very good, because you can pretty much get rid of your opponent's key card from the extra deck, like Nightmare Mermaid or Galkari from Sky Strike and stuff like that. So very amazing for sure. Might even run 3 in the future, I'm not exactly sure. Then I run a double Metal Rokket Dragon, pretty good as well, level 4. But if you use this card's effect, you destroy itself and then destroy all other cards in this card's column. Kind of complicated to use, but it definitely can be useful in certain situations. Then I use 1 Explode Rokket Dragon. This card is a level 7 Rokket monster, so you can revive it with Rokket Synchron, but its effect is that essentially it destroys itself and then both players take 2000 damage, so that's really pretty good to finish out your opponent. Then I run 1 Auto Rokket Dragon, which can destroy spells and traps. Then I run 1 Shell Rokket Dragon, which is the last Rokket monster in this deck. So pretty good. Card effect is pretty complicated to use like Metal Rockets, but again can be pretty useful in some situations. I just use it as a name for like the field spell and whatnot. Then I run triple Absoluter Dragon, not a new card from the structure deck. Definitely really good, because you can spell summon it if you control a Rokket monster, and also if it's sent to the graveyard by any means, you can search a Rokket monster from the deck. So it works with cards like Dragon Shrine and stuff like that, even Dragon Rewind if you want to use that. And also it's another extender that's a level 7, so usable with like Rokket Synchro and stuff like that. Then I run triple Gateway Dragon. I just use it as a dark dragon that can summon another dark dragon from the hand. So good with like guard dragon combos and stuff like that. And the last monster in the main deck is, of course, Red Eyes Darkness Metal Dragon. But of course, it's very necessary for the card dragon combos to revive any dragons. Definitely very powerful in this deck. Now let's see the spell cards. So I run, of course, a triple quick launch. So of course, summons any rocket from the deck, destroy the end phase. So definitely very powerful for sure. Then I use double sweep draw. Pretty good as well, of course. Target rocket, destroy it, and then draw 2 cards. Pretty nice. But I don't think you need 3 at all, because sometimes it can be dead, and you have to get rid of a monster on your field. So that can be problematic sometimes. Then I use double Dragon's Shrine to send Absolute to the graveyard to search out any rocket monster. So that's definitely pretty good. Then I use 1 Terraform, because it's now limited at 1, pretty much to search out your Boot Sector Launch, because of course we don't have Striker Dragon yet. Then of course I use triple Boot Sector Launch, pretty good. Obviously right now you have to run it at 3, so you want to open it, because obviously, like I said, we don't have Striker Dragon to just easily search it out, so we have to just use as much as we can right now. Then I use double Portal Regenerator. Of course, you can revive any rocket from the graveyard, and if that monster is destroyed by a card effect, then you can draw another card. It's definitely a pretty good extender, but I run 3 because obviously it's a hard once per turn card. Then double World Legacy Succession. I don't have World Legacy Card Dragon right now, because that card is actually pretty expensive, but it's still a pretty good extender for sure. And then of course that 1 Monster Reborn, of course really good extender, and like revives any monster, so definitely really good. And then the last cards in the main deck are 2 Dragon's Mirror. I don't run, of course, any traps in this deck, because it's definitely a very combo heavy deck for sure. Of course, this allows you to summon with your fusion Portal Furious Dragon, and this card is, I think, better than Rapid Trigger, but of course you can banish Fusion Material from the graveyard, which you can't do with Rapid Trigger. Rapid Trigger has some other restrictions as well. So definitely really good. Then let's see the X deck. So first we have Portal Furious Dragon. Of course, really good card. Of course, you summon it up with Dragon's Mirror. The card's only 2 Dark Dragon monsters, and quick effect, you can target one monster you control and 1 card your opponent controls and destroy them. So it can act as another disruption, and also you can banish this card from the graveyard to revive any Dark Link monster from your graveyard. But that card cannot activate any of it if it affects that turn. It's definitely a really good card for sure. Then I use 1 Prologue X-Charge Dragon, rank 4 for this deck. Can definitely be pretty good. It also requires 2 level 4 Dark Dragon monsters. And either player can target this card with monster effects. And also you can revive like Portal monsters from the graveyard as well, but they are banished in the end phase. Definitely pretty good, I think, but it's probably one of the less usable monsters in the deck. Then 1 Portal Shabbat's Dragon, of course. I think one of the main cards you bring out in your card dragon combos, so obviously it negates anything, so that's really very powerful. Then I use 1 Hot Red Dragon Archwind Abyss, so pretty much Aga Pain target, so just summon it out with that, and then you will probably have a Shabbat's Dragon on your field as well. Definitely really good negation. Then I run a double Portal Dragon, because right now I don't have Porals for, but I will probably getting the Megatin version pretty soon, but right now 2 Portal is fine. Then I run 1 Poral Guard Dragon, which most Rokket players don't even use, but it's actually not bad, because obviously it can't be destroyed by card effects, and of course it has the same like target effect as others, but the third effect not that useful, to be honest. So yeah, but I think it's actually the best one to bring out like a first turn. I think because Bora Load doesn't really do much first turn, it just can't be out by master effects. And Bora Sword is pretty terrible first turn, because obviously it's really good going second. So yeah. Then of course I use one triple burst dragon, because obviously it's very necessary for the card dragon combos. Then I use one quad Boral dragon, pretty good going second. Yeah, I can just destroy link monsters, and then you can summon more Rokket monsters from the hand or graveyard. So really pretty good, I would say. Then I use one booster dragon, pretty good as well. Kind of like a mini Boraload dragon, I guess, in some ways. It requires 2 Rokket monsters, and sometimes you can also summon it just using 2 Rockets, and can be good for card dragon combos as well, because it has those 2 arrows pointing downwards. Then I run one Chaotic Seal of Heavenly Spheres. Obviously sometimes you want to summon it at the end of your combo, but mostly actually you summon like a Boral Link monster, and then you probably have like a Rokket in the graveyard to trigger to summon another Rokket. But this definitely can be really good in some situations, because obviously it's light, so if you use Rokket Tracer before summoning this, you can't actually do it. So it can be sometimes problematic to summon. Then I run one Beat Cup from the Underworld, just a generic link to I can use very easily, because other link must have like a specific requirements. So very necessary for the card dragon combos if you not using like both Rockets to summon out Booster Dragon. And then I run one card dragon Agapane, of course to summon out your Hot Red Dragon Ashwind from the extra deck. I think this or LP should definitely be banned, because it's just way too broken to be able to summon any dragon from the extra deck or from the main deck. Then I run one, of course, card dragon LP, which can summon any dragon from the deck essentially, and most of the time it's going to be Red Ice Darkness Metal Dragon. Definitely really broken, probably should be banned, but not sure when that will be, because it's obviously abusable in so many different dragon-based decks. So yeah. And finally I run one card dragon Piste, which also of course really good card, so summon dragons from the graveyard, but it's not as broken as the other ones. So yeah, that was the extra deck. So this was my real life deck profile of my Rokket deck. Definitely a very fun deck to play, can be competitive as well, although it's obviously not as competitive as like a Dragon Link version, but still definitely pretty good. So I hope you enjoyed this deck profile. For now, goodbye and my Khaos out.